right. From scary foes to the customer.
And welcome to another episode of Need Not Apply. I'm Cartman.
Say that louder for the people in the back, please.
Welcome to another episode of Need Not Apply. I'm Gary.
And I'm Gina.
Welcome. File on in. You know, it's a
Take
sad
your seat,
day.
everybody.
It's a sad day. You know why?
Why? I'm off today. It doesn't seem
My
sad.
favorite holiday is over. Prime Days.
Yeah, we got to keep patting Bezos's pocket.
I mean, he's not the CEO anymore. Well, I guess he has stock. A lot of stock.
I'm sure he does.
Hey, he built it out of his own garage. He came from nothing. He only went to Harvard or something like that.
And he's such a great guy.
I've noticed that most people, I mentioned this before, most of those types of people have had connections or money previously. Like, it's really rare to be self-made these days.
Yeah. Well, you see.
What does that mean? You see?
You'll see.
Oh, you'll see?
I guess that's,
Well,
yeah,
look at my
You'll see.
I'm very shiny. Look at that.
Yeah, you are a damn.
I look like
This man's going to look young forever.
I
He
look like-
produces the oil.
one of those things from that movie AI. Robots, I guess. The AI in it.
Oh, that old thing?
Jude Law. You know how he's shiny like this? Let me just
That's from the Botox.
All right, let's move on. So yeah, Prime Days are over.
They are.
Did you get anything?
You know I did.
I did too. I
Yeah.
wasn't spending for a few months, and then all of a sudden I went ham. But
Yeah, you stocked up on stuff for the house.
Yeah,
I
I
did not
did.
do that.
I was looking through the list, and I was like, "Holy Nikes!" I bought a lot of stuff.
Whoops.
But I was like buying, garbage bags, everything that was a good price that I use in the household. It's just I
Cleaner, soap.
usually don't see it like this because I spread it across months of buy one thing here, buy one thing there, but I couldn't pass it up. It was-
Gary has like one of those hoarder garages where he's got the shelves of things.
I don't.
I'm kidding.
Well,
Only a
today
little.
I cleaned out the closet again. I feel like it's a weekly occurrence.
It
but
has to be because we keep accumulating more things.
Yeah, I put stuff in, and I got new storage containers which were on sale as well. But that was from Walmart. They had their own days of play or whatever.
Like I always say, the corporations always like to compete with each other.
Oh yeah, because the Amazon gets everyone in that groove. We're like, okay, let's
spend our money.
buy, baby, buy, and then Amazon or Walmart's like, okay, let's get in on this, and whatnot. I don't. You know what? Walmart. I have their Walmart Plus, which I got for like a good deal way back, but it replenished again for full price before I canceled it, which I need
Which
to
you
set
know better, and
reminders.
you should put things in your calendar.
But I have to say the delivery and stuff for Walmart is better than Amazon. Like
We've been able to get water and stuff, and Amazon we can't get water.
it'll come the same day, like within hours.
Even if it's like 3:00 in the morning.
yeah.
Didn't they ring the doorbell once too
I
when it
think
was like
so.
really early?
And it's not like I needed that early. It just comes. I'm not
And
like
that's probably
I
what's
want it
convenient
now.
for them. They don't want to drive when it's like peak time.
Well, you pick shipping and it comes directly from the store, like it's delivery, but you just don't have to tip, so which is nice. But
Yeah, I'm sure it's real nice for the people that work there.
yeah, I mean, I do feel sorry, but I
But
only
not
get
sorry
I
enough
don't
to
get
tip.
what I would if they stopped at the door.
We're expected to tip people that literally hand us our bag at the restaurant when we go to pick up our food, but we don't tip the guy carrying those
I
6
know.
waters up to our
Well, I
porch.
didn't get 6. I got 2.
I'm joking.
But yeah, it's my favorite holiday. I look forward to Prime Days
He
every 6
loves
months.
spending money.
Not really. But the thing is, tomorrow, which is Monday, everything is coming. So, and none of us are home. So that's going to be nice
Maybe it'll
for
come
our
early
neighbors.
before I leave for work.
I hope so. But it is what it is. I guess it's not as bad as getting a piece of furniture delivered when I'm not home.
Yeah, that's happened though.
I know. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it was worse. I'm never home anymore because they made me go into the office.
I guess he's not going to ask me what I got for Prime Day.
Well, do you want to say what you got? What did you get from Shein? How about that?
So I ordered stuff for like future brides when I want to do like little, what is it? Like take the day off kits or whatever for the bridesmaids, like thanking them for booking me, whatever, giving my business card and, thanking them for
Yeah, I get
having
it.
me
Like a
there,
goodie bag,
hiring
kinda.
me. Think of me for your future services. It was nice meeting you, etc. Here's some things to help you get through your day, a little makeup remover, whatever.
Makes sense.
So
That's
I ordered
nice.
cute little pouches that kind of go with my branding. I got little palettes to put in my kit just because I'm trying to restock my kit to be booked and busy this year. So trying to get all my supplies in order.
And
so that
emphasis on the word little.
they were little. I made the classic mistake of, not measuring or paying attention to measurements. I thought I did, but I guess in my head, the size just didn't match.
Hmm. What is this? A palette for ants?
It was cute.
That's how it
It's really
was.
cute, but maybe I'll use it one for eye product, one for face products. I don't know. Even the little spatula with it was tiny.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Like for a
Adorable.
baby.
I mean, I'm the fool here, so.
Well, yeah.
I mean, one of the things was in the bag just loose. It was like I got like little cards and like little envelopes so that I could tie it together nicely and make it look sweet and presentable.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was like loose in the bag. Thankfully, it wasn't super damaged or anything. But
It wasn't expensive, right?
no, I didn't spend a lot of money. That's why I did it through
Okay.
there.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Because the next few months we're not spending anything.
No.
Period. We're
Yeah.
gonna make do on ramen noodles.
Yeah, what I got during Prime Day was other things to invest in my kit. So I got like new bags so I could replace all my shit bags and, get something on wheels so I'm not lugging all the time. Because, typically once you get to a venue, there are sometimes staircases, that's
Mhm.
like notorious. Like the gripe of makeup artists is climbing the stairs with your bags and your supplies and your
could
chair. It would be nice to not have to carry it from the car and then up the stairs. So give me a little break.
Yeah.
And I can wear it as backpack, so that's good. And I got new lights so I can get better pictures because I'm learning. The young people know, but I'm learning. It's all about marketing. So I got to start getting good pictures so I can market myself better.
Yep. Low key, you're good.
I do okay, but
You're
the
on
pictures
fleek.
are not. He's showing his age.
The pictures are not what?
I mean, the pictures are not as high quality as I would like. They're not well lit. You don't get how what I see in person. I feel like it always translates a little bit more diluted, muted in photos. And I want to try to see if I can fix that by lighting it properly.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I reached out to a fellow makeup artist that I work with, and she gave me some tips about like what she does to get great pictures. I mean, she's very talented. I'm sure that helps. But yeah, to capture it the way that you actually see it so that people kind of have an idea of what they can get when they actually see you in person.
Right.
Ideal.
They say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
It is. And I'm a woman of few words, except for on this podcast where I have to pretend that I like to talk.
Well, I love to talk. So what did I buy aside from your toothbrush and household items? I bought this mouse that is a wireless Razer mouse, which is usually like $100, right? But I was going ham on Amazon resale.
Amazon.
Amazon resale, which is Amazon warehouse now.
We like that.
So I bought the
We can
mouse.
get good deals.
I got it. I opened it up. I was like, this looks new. It looks new. Then I'm like, wait, I take it out. I'm like, this feels real cheap for a $100 mouse, which I didn't pay 100. I paid less than half. So I take it out. I'm like, wait, it's missing a wire. Okay, the previous person took the wire. I don't need another wire. That's fine.
We have plenty.
And I'm like, where's the dongle? I finally find it. I open up the mouse that's in there. That's fine. And I'm like, wait, there's supposed to be lights all over it. I know, I like RGB lights. So is every gamer. Sue me, all right?
Way to be predictable, Gare.
So, well, you got me into the lighting because of my desk. So now I'm like, well, it needs lighting. How am I supposed to play so well if it doesn't have lights on it, you know?
It just creates an ambiance. Who doesn't want that?
So there's
That's
like,
why we have Christmas lights up still.
yeah, I plugged it in and I saw a strip of LED, but the whole mouse is supposed to glow like underneath and on its sides. And I was like, that's weird. And then I'm like, wait, it looks almost like what was on the box, but not quite. So I looked at the software and the bottom of the mouse, and it turned out to be a cheaper version that someone switched out for the more expensive version. So I was on the phone with Amazon yesterday and doing something else yesterday that I'll get into for at the end of the podcast. On the phone with Amazon, they finally did me right, and they're like, we'll refund it, send it back, order it again, but order the new version now, and we'll give you the difference. Contact us again once you receive it in the mail.
And then it's actually the thing.
Yeah, and then now it's gonna,
Which is really a great deal because you got something that was technically used or touched by somebody and put back in a box.
Right.
Now you're getting something that's fresh, new for the same price.
yeah, it's pretty nice, but it's gonna take a month.
It pays to be a Karen sometimes.
Month or two to get here, and they said they did the refund process for me, but it doesn't say they did. So now I'm worried that they just deleted everything and were like, yeah, just tell him whatever he wants to hear.
That's why you got to take screenshots.
Well,
Don't trust anybody.
I guess we'll see. I'll start the refund process,
And it's going to be like a no return item too.
Yeah, watch it. It's
Or you had it for 2 months because it took so long to get to you. We can't return it now.
Well, that was the first resale item that I had a problem with, honestly.
Yeah.
So I have a good track
Maybe
record
if
with
you had
that.
like little pieces missing or like things that didn't quite fit perfectly, but they
Yeah.
weren't like worth sending back
Right.
after all the effort of putting together.
Exactly.
Anyways, I
What do
think
you
I have
got for
something
us?
else too. Let's see.
Oh boy, you got something.
I mean, not
Oh, boy.
particularly. So I was just telling Gary before we started that The Office is having a sequel that's going to premiere in September
Oh no.
called The Paper.
Oh no.
So Greg Daniels is still going to be involved. So hopefully that is a good thing
Okay.
because he was, pivotal.
Is that Jeff Daniels' brother?
I don't believe so,
Oh.
but perhaps.
Well, Daniels Day.
He's got a great reputation. I've listened to like the podcast Office Ladies, and everybody loves Greg Daniels. So
Okay, that's good. That's one good thing.
yeah, I mean that show ran for a long time. So for people to leave with like still a good taste in their mouth, that's a good thing. So and then like who is it? Who is the oldest brother in Harry Potter?
Oh, I don't know.
Charlie? No, Charlie
I don't know.
worked with the dragons.
I should know. I don't know.
Anyway, so the guy who played him, he's going to be in it. Domhnall Gleeson.
Wait, is that
probably
the
saying his
guy
name
from?
totally wrong.
Was he in like a time travel
We just
movie or something?
yeah, probably Time Traveler's Wife. Wasn't that
Yeah,
him?
maybe.
Oh no, In Time. One with Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it was called, but something like that. And then
He's been in a lot lately.
yeah, we just saw that other one that was on Apple,
Yeah, I know. What
like
you're
The
talking
Lost
about.
City or something like that.
I forgot all about
He was
that.
bad guy in that. Spoiler alert.
The Lost City. Well, that's interesting. So it's
Yeah.
a Midwestern newspaper.
I don't think it's Midwestern. I
Oh,
think
it's
it's supposed to
not?
be Pennsylvania.
Oh, is it
It's a
Pennsylvania?
sequel.
I thought it was
Oscar's
Midwestern.
supposed to be in it. Apparently, he's like a Pennsylvania state senator.
But it's a newspaper.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It says paper, so something to do with paper.
All right, that's interesting. I'll look out for that. I know there
September. It's gonna have like a four episode premiere
was. Okay. On what?
on Peacock.
Oh, Peacock.
That's
All right.
like their
So we
network.
have that. That's good.
Yeah, I'm sure they have the rights to The Office in perpetuity.
There was also another Office spin-off in Australia recently, and I heard that was
Bombed.
shit.
Yeah, I
So,
think we heard that.
sad. But
Can't
hopefully
win
they
them
do
all.
us right here. I don't have
I mean,
high
at least they
hopes.
seem to have some good actors, and they're bringing Oscar back, so it's like one character that has continuity, which means people will hopefully. I mean, people are going to obviously think the other main characters might make appearances,
Right.
so
Well,
that's going to draw people back.
Steve Carell is not gonna. I doubt he's gonna come back.
No,
Right?
probably not.
Maybe a cameo. Give me a cool
They
mill.
gotta give him a lot
I'll
of
come
money.
back.
I don't know, maybe more than that.
Speaking of money, did you see that Bitcoin hit $119,000?
I said that to you this morning.
119. It was like 30,000 6 months ago or a year ago. Could you imagine if you bought that? I didn't.
I didn't.
I remember when it was.
He says that every time. He's like, "Oh,
I
see it went
know.
up again."
Well, once it goes
Okay.
back down to 50, I'll buy some.
And if
Not
it never
one.
does, you'll be still kicking
And
yourself.
then
every
I'll say I
time.
should have bought it at 60. But did you know that it launched at 0.003 cents?
So you could have gotten how much for a penny?
Someone bought pizza with it. The first official transaction was a guy buying a pizza for thousands of Bitcoin.
It's funny.
Yeah. That's why there's a pizza day for Bitcoin. Celebrates this man's misfortune.
Yeah. I mean, why was it misfortune? He got pizza.
Yeah, I guess he got something for it.
Something.
Maybe he's the one that kicked this all off. He made it legitimate. If you could buy pizza with it, it's legitimate.
I mean, pizza is like the universal currency, isn't it?
It is.
Not really.
I remember back in the day, first I thought it was a scam. I was like, I'm not buying this scam at $300. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Still is a lot of money, but look at me now. You know what I did once I was like, oh man, I can't afford it now. So I'm going to buy this memento from eBay that was a physical Bitcoin.
What does it look like? Show
It's
the
like
people.
circuitry and stuff. I don't know where it is. It's worthless.
Damn.
It was like, it shows that I make bad decisions. Here's proof.
You also have a Donald Trump dollar, so
That's
That
going to
goes
be
in
worth
line with
a
it.
lot of money one day. That's going to be the official currency. All right, moving on.
okay. Anyway, so I also had a bridal party this week, so that was
Ooh,
fun.
That is fun.
Yeah,
How'd it
my
go?
bestie and my other friend. We had it was a very large bridal party. The girl was in like a sorority, but it went really. I mean, I enjoyed everybody. They were very pleasant. I mean, one of the girls went and touched up her makeup afterwards, which I don't know why someone wouldn't just come to you and say they wanted something tweaked or added.
Maybe they're fearful of you.
I don't know. I don't feel like I don't come across like that.
I'm
I,
kidding.
you hand them the mirror multiple times and you say, "Please let me know if there's anything you want to change."
But sometimes people just don't want to, push
Confrontation. I
it.
mean, but it's not a confrontation. don't know. I'm very mild mannered,
Well,
especially with strangers.
you can't please them
I
all.
don't bite.
You did a good job. It's just she wanted
Yeah,
more, I guess,
she just
right?
wanted it to look like.
Okay. Well,
Just
she
kidding.
won. She won.
I don't know if it really looked like. I didn't get a good look at it, but
Yeah.
it's not mine. So now it looks like in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
It's fine.
Good.
I'll learn to communicate better to see if I can preemptively get ahead of things like that in the future. So, everything's a learning experience.
My chair
It's nice
keeps
because this is a
slipping.
family that I've worked with like several times in the past. And
Okay.
I just reached out to the original bride, thanking her for referring us because I didn't realize she was at that wedding because I didn't know if it was like the other side of the family or what.
Right.
So she's like, yeah, we still got a few more cousins.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Building a rapport with these people.
Yeah, I mean, it's my good friend who I used to work with, her daughter.
Okay. Nice. So you're gonna have them. You're gonna have their kids, the grandchildren. You're
Yeah, if the
maybe
robots aren't doing it by then.
maybe we'll be robots by then. Just have a brain inside like a robot body. Maybe you are. Oh shoot! I spilled water on her. You like pan down and there's no body. It's just like a
It's just a
mechanical.
disembodied head
Yeah.
on a mannequin.
Speaking of AI, did you or
I knew
robots
there
and
was going to be an
whatnot?
AI segue. I
There's
kind of set
two.
you up for it.
Yeah, you did. I didn't know how I was going to lead into this, but you did
You're
it.
welcome.
Did you see that Hertz is deploying AI scanners?
I don't
Like
know what that means.
when you know Hertz rent a car?
Oh God! I
So
know
when
what
you
mean now.
return it, it runs it through scanners to see if there's any damage.
So when we were in California, or no, when we were in
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico, you would have been in deep shit.
Yeah. So I'll get through
Our
this.
car got stuck.
Then I'll tell the Puerto Rico
Okay,
story.
sorry.
So one of the customers, she was charged a jaw-dropping $440 for an inch-long bit of curb rash, cosmetic scuff on the wheel.
I mean, these companies have to be hurting a little bit these days. They got to find some way to make money
It wasn't even on the. I mean, it was on the wheel.
that you can wipe off.
That's like a whole wheel.
Hilarious.
But yeah, apparently people are being charged obscene amounts now because it's picking up every little ding, scratch, whatever.
This sounds like medical pricing.
This is dystopian.
$440 for scratching the wheel,
So imagine
like the little aluminum part.
yeah.
Okay.
Or who knows if it was aluminum? Maybe they charged her $440 for a hubcap. I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, a lot of customers are saying this like it's crazy. They just implemented it a few months ago, I believe, or for a year. I'm not sure, but
We'll
yeah.
see how long that lasts.
So what happened in Puerto Rico now?
Yeah.
We had this low car. I forget what kind of car it was. It was a sedan, right?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't reserve anything specific. We just, kind of went with what was available.
Right.
And we were given this car. We did have like prior knowledge that the roads in Puerto Rico were not the best.
Yep. And
when we
found
were
that out.
when we first went to like the island off of Puerto Rico Vieques, and there we rented something that was
Suzuki.
larger because we knew that they didn't even have like some of the roads were not fully paved.
Mm-hmm. It was a
So,
Suzuki,
yeah.
and the seatbelts didn't work. The headlight
not
was
great.
so I wasn't worried about dinging that piece of crap up.
Yeah, I don't think they were checking for scratches.
No, it was in rough shape.
So continue.
So when we got on the mainland, Puerto Rico, not mainland, but the main island, we had this sedan. It was a small sedan, and we were going to the place we were staying. I made a wrong turn down the side street. The main road had this huge crevice
Drop
before
off
you, yeah,
almost.
like a little hill that you'd have to hit before you get onto the actual side street. And I took that turn and I scraped the whole bottom of the car, including the bottom of the front bumper. So I'm like, oh my God.
That's gonna be
It's like
so
the first day
expensive.
we got this. So all we had was hand sanitizer. So I get out in front of the
Pours
car.
it.
I'm like, I don't care. I'm getting these, doing something. So
You're trying to hide
I
it.
pour the hand sanitizer over my hands all over the front bumper and tried to like buff out all the scratches and stuff.
As shards of metal are in your hand.
So, I mean, I didn't get charged. So I guess it worked.
I mean, I feel like that has to be expected there. We did see like so many potholes.
It might be expected, but that damage certainly wasn't there when I got the car.
Mm.
It was like the bottom of the front bumper.
Do you remember them really checking the car before or after? Like it was a vague check.
Yeah.
When we went to California, they were like, let's check here, mark off on the little thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah,
It's brutal.
that was rough.
So it hurts.
We should have let John Rosario drive us, our Puerto Rico driver.
Yeah,
He was
he
the
was a
bomb.
good guy. And I have another AI story too. I have two more
Go on.
stories after this one, but not related to AI. So this is the first of its kind. Autonomous robots perform first of its kind surgery using AI to follow a senior surgeon's vocal instructions.
Interesting.
And it did it accurately.
Senior in high school? Kidding.
So apparently, before the surgery, the robot was trained on videos of the procedure. Then the actual gallbladder removal was completed by the robot following the verbal instructions of a senior surgeon, and even managed to react on the fly to emergency scenarios and changes.
I was gonna say, here's my question: how like high stakes of a surgery is gallbladder? Because isn't gallbladder, if you puncture it, can't you go into like some kind of toxicity because it
Yeah,
filters?
so
It's a filter.
let me say that this was not a person. This
Okay.
was successfully operating on a pig's gallbladder.
Was the pig alive?
I think it was just no, I
Just
don't
for like,
believe so. It was just
okay.
testing it. I don't think they'd be like the first test. Let's do it on this
Yeah.
guy I hate.
Yeah.
See if it works
Hey,
out.
Ted, you want to try something out?
But yeah, they did it successfully. So that's the future, just by vocal directions and being trained on videos. So who knew? Yeah, the picture on this is
Oh no,
from
I was talking about the one above it.
oh there's an AI bird
Really
up above it.
creepy. I don't like it.
Pictures from a video game.
Yeah. That
Uh,
looks familiar. I think you've played that
yeah,
game.
it's I forget what the game is called, but it's like
Surgeon Simulator
yeah,
2
that's it.
says it right there.
Oh, does it? All right.
Usually these articles credit those things.
No, they did it. There you go. So who knew that doctors could be replaced by AI and robots too now?
No one's safe, guys.
Who is actually safe, except for the engineers who make the robots, I guess.
Yeah.
But after a while, they won't be needed either.
People, yeah, because they're designing it to maintain itself and to troubleshoot itself and to
You know,
learn and evolve.
mothers can't be replaced, right? Robots can't have babies.
Depends on who your mom is, I guess.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
think
that's
my
true.
mom could be replaced, but someone else's mom might be a POS.
That's true.
Choose your own family, guys.
So I have one more, and then I have a lighthearted
Go
news
on.
article. So this one's from Fortune, and it says bosses are right. Remote workers spend 2.5 fewer hours on the clock than their coworkers in the office.
So I was talking to one of the bridesmaids yesterday, or 2 days ago, or whatever, about this, and how stupid it is to have to go in the office and how much less work you get done.
I get less work done. That's a fact. Like I
Because
could
people want to talk, and that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with socializing, but
Mhm.
like your priority is to get things accomplished at work, and you would think that your employer would prioritize that as well.
Right. It's like I probably get 2 hours worth of work done in the office, and 2 hours at home. I could get a full day's office work done.
Yeah,
Literally, I'm not even joking about that.
it's wild.
It's I don't get it, but apparently this study overall that people work less at home. They say men are the worst offenders of this, working around 0.2 hours less daily than their female counterparts
That's
from home.
20 minutes.
Yet when it comes to working in the office, they show face for 0.3 hours longer every day than a woman does.
Because they don't want to go home.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I've never had to experience this. I never had to do the whole work at home thing. My job wouldn't really exist that way. I guess there are digital beauty consultants and things like that, but how long are those jobs really going to continue?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm trying to see how they did this. I think it's from the Bureau of Labor Statistics released this data, so take that with what you will. I'm not sure who they're studying and whatnot. But that's interesting nonetheless. But I'm spending more going to the office, so I might be working more and I'm definitely making less.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, you have a decent drive too. And I'm sure sitting in traffic contributes to your gas consumption.
Yep. And my mental sanity.
Mm.
The lack of it. So you want to hear the light-hearted story?
I suppose. I think.
So you know how humans have stupid trends like what's an example of a stupid trend that humans have?
You tell me. He thinks they're stupid. I kind of enjoy most of them.
Drinking Tide.
Well, yeah, that's a stupid trend.
Fanny packs. No,
Also,
actually, no,
I
because
mean, some people can pull
they
it
serve
off.
utility, don't they?
Or as they're called, belt bags.
Okay, sorry, excuse me, belt bags.
Sounds more fashionable.
They do serve utility, so I'm not going to say that's pointless.
I mean, makeup artists, brush belt, that's pretty much a belt bag.
yeah. So I rescind that, but the Tide stuff I don't. So chimps are sticking grass in their ears and their rears as they embrace a pointless fad.
So how does I mean, I guess they're like us and things rub off on them.
Yeah, there's no obvious reason. They couldn't find a reason. It's much like when orcas were riding with fish on their heads.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're scrolling TikTok and deciding they want to get chrome nails.
Yeah. But did you see orcas are offering fish to humans now? They're going up to humans and offering
Bartering?
them fish, like
In
cats.
exchange for what?
Well, they don't know why,
Orcas can be pretty brutal, so
but
I
also
don't
very
trust it.
smart. Maybe it's like when cats offer a dead mouse or a live mouse to you, like a gift, because they like you.
Yeah, maybe. My cat Misty did that when I was little.
Did she? A dead mouse?
My mom said she left it on my pillow.
Dead mouse?
Yeah. Dead Mouse 5? I don't know how you're supposed to
I think
say
it's
it,
just
but I
dead
think
mouse.
Dead Mouse. I just kind of joke around a little bit.
Yes, you do.
I like how you said you had 2 more stories and then you told 3.
Ooh. Huh? All right, so
We're back now.
we never left. You don't know anything.
You're getting very sleepy.
So with that, with the sticking grass and rears, that's a good segue to go get into the stories. Would you
Let's
say?
get into those
Let's-
stories.
Let's get dangerous. What's the dark?
Darkwing Duck.
Okay, I was gonna ask you what the song was. I forgot.
Such a good. I mean, I don't remember if the show was really that good, but that was such a good song.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And the
I used to love Chippendales, Rescue Rangers, DuckTales.
Mhm.
Ooh.
yeah,
You have a shirt.
that was a good song. I do.
Yeah, the hits were hitting back then.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna read first, I think, right?
if you want to.
I think I will.
Oh, speaking of the Walmart story, people are getting blinded by a Walmart cup.
Oh yeah. It's like it looks like one of those, I don't know, hydro flasks that has like, honestly, it kind of looks like mine. And it's saying it's not even just carbonated beverages, but pretty much any beverage. If the pressure builds up in there, as you're like going to screw it off, it pops off and it has blinded 2 people.
Yeah, like a projectile.
Yeah, so they're gonna be some crazy lawsuits.
I wonder what the payout is. Like they'll probably settle with those 2 people.
I mean, what's the payout to replace someone's eye?
You can't replace an eye.
Exactly. So they're gonna be big.
Yep, 20 mil.
So as we were saying last week, if you tuned in, this is gonna be a continuation because we had quite a long episode last week.
Yes,
This
we
is
did.
also from Tales from the Front Desk. Okay.
I'm excited.
You should be. Tales from the Front Desk. I mean,
There's a lot of good stuff in there.
absolutely.
We could do
winners.
like the whole podcast on just
Yeah,
that.
maybe we'll have a spin-off if anyone tells us that they like this. Are you out there?
I like it. I like it. Oh, thank you.
Oh, we appreciate you. Okay, so
Ow,
this one
you bit me.
Okay. You're too much.
What?
But no other hotel has ever had a problem with this before. Ma'am, I highly doubt that. Are we doing voices again this week? We might
That's
have
up
to do
you.
voices again.
I mean, I didn't do the voices. You did.
Yeah, I might have set a precedence now. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. How generous I'm
My
being.
chair keeps like slipping into
Into
the
the
future.
What's that?
Space Jam.
Oh, yeah. Will Smith?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Never mind. Ignore that. Okay. So Janet comes in at night with her husband and young teenager. Everything is going fine. I have her ID and I'm adding her information to the reservation. And then she hands me the credit card. There's a reason we ask for your credit card before we give it back and have you insert it in the machine. We need to check the name on it to make sure it's yours. It would be negligent for me to run any random credit card without checking it against your ID. That should be obvious.
You do that too, don't you? At your place of business? Are you supposed to?
No?
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're looking up someone's credit card, you need to scan their ID. If they
Okay.
physically have their credit card,
Oh no,
they're
never
in
mind.
charge of it
I was thinking about a check.
because they typically have to put a pin in. They did implement something recently at my store where you have to like verify because there are rewards on people's account that they used to just be able to look up at the phone number.
Mm.
So now they have like something that they implemented that is a security feature so that someone has to know something personal about themselves to answer and to receive their
Okay,
reward.
that makes sense. What about checks? Do you get much?
I mean,
Of
there's a lot of old
those?
people that pay their bills with checks.
Like they'll hand you a check?
Mhm.
Do you have to check it with their license?
So the check, there's a whole system
No
like
pun
where you have
intended.
to put it through our register. It
Yeah.
scans it, and then
Oh, you don't check it with an ID to make sure it's their check?
they're paying a bill usually with a check. We don't have people really pay with check often.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a while, but it's rare. It's usually they're paying a bill.
Okay. That makes sense.
Honestly,
I remember
probably almost never they're paying
in
a bill.
AMP, I had to check the license, and then you run it through the machine that prints, like, I guess,
The little chit.
our information on it so
Yeah.
they could cash it.
I thought it was communicating with the bank to make sure that the funds were available.
No,
No?
takes a few days to make sure it's there or not.
Well, you get charged a lot for bounce checks. I don't know exactly how much, but
It's
don't do it,
also a
guys.
crime.
well, yeah.
But anyway, moving on.
Moving on. There's a reason we asked for a credit card. Okay. Janet hands me this credit card, and lo and behold, it doesn't have her name on it. And it was a woman's name, so obviously it was not her husband's card. I double checked the name against her ID just to make sure it wasn't her middle name, since some people go primarily by their middle name. Nope. I politely asked Janet if someone has an ID that matches the name on the credit card. She immediately gets defensive and says, "That's my mother's card and she's paying for the room." Is she here with you right now? No. Then I'm sorry, but I can't use this card. No other hotel has ever had a problem with this. Nobody ever threw a fit about it before you. Sorry. Today, Junior.
Now, the defensive nature makes me think that you're doing something wrong.
You're deflecting 100%.
Because that would have been like a matter of fact. Oh, it's my mom's card, you know?
Yeah.
Not, it's
That is my mother's card. You better take that. Everyone always takes it. That's like when people try to return things at my store and they're like, "Oh, they always take it back for me before." And I'm like, "Well, if you know that's a return policy and you're still bringing things back,
Right.
who's the asshole here?"
Yeah. And who are they?
Yeah. Who do I need to go talk to?
They are they around us right now? Are they in
Are
the
they
room
in the
with
room
us?
with us?
Okay.
I'm doing something weird with my ear. Okay.
So the woman who's throwing a fit is saying that nobody's ever had a fit about it before you.
Yeah.
That's ironic.
false-
No, not ironic.
That's a falsehood. Probably. I don't know why
It's
I said it
something.
like that.
It's something.
It's bullshit.
Push it, push it, push it.
I almost did that.
Wait.
You're making me lose track.
Wait. We're not gonna be able to blur that, are we?
Why?
'Cause
I'll
also,
try to
I didn't
remember
really
to do it
say
as
the
we're
word.
going.
I
No, you said bullshit.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's not a curse. You
it
you
is.
kind of just did. All
That
right,
was
stop
from
saying it.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Stop saying
I'm
it.
not talking about it anymore. I'm trying to move on. You're making me lose my place.
All right, go.
If she has an email address, I'm happy to send an authorization form for her to fill out and return along with a photo of her ID so we can use that card. She does that thing where she scoffs and looks around the room like the situation is unbelievable before saying, "I am not doing that." No hotel has ever had a problem with this before.
Wait, scoff is like is a scoff? What's
a scoff?
Is
That's
like
a tisk.
oh, is that
I
what
mean,
it
they're
is?
similar. A
Because
scoff is more of a
my family used to make fun of me because instead of laughing, I always went like, you know. I guess
no.
that's
Now
like,
I do it because I caught it from you or something.
yeah, it's like a virus you call it. It's
I also do this
virus.
weird thing with my foot whenever I'm relaxed because of him,
Oh yeah,
where I just like lightly pat it.
I like need like a cat.
Yeah, he does. But
I
it's
don't-
like not both feet. It's usually
I don't
just
do that
one.
much anymore though.
Because you're not comfortable anymore.
Yeah, maybe that's
Rude.
for well, it's not you. It's
It's me. Okay, now let me pick up where I left off. Okay, if we don't have an authorization form, I'm unable to use that card. Do you have another one? She rolls her eyes and digs through her wallet before pulling out one and tossing it across the desk. So I, of course, in turn, toss her mom's card across the desk towards her in the same fashion.
Eesh.
Get what you get. Two can play at that game, bitch.
Eesh kabish.
Oy. This card did have her name on it, and I watched carefully as she stuck it in the machine just to make sure she didn't switch it when I gave it back. She grumbled about how ridiculous it was, and she went to her room. Her husband never said a word. Her teenager looked fed up with everything. LOL. I mean, teenagers, right? And I had a feeling that this lady was a vindictive little shit. So I put a note in her reservation warning my coworkers not to change the card on file because it wasn't hers. And guess what? She comes back in the morning and tries to switch the card to her mother's. My coworker, having seen the note, asked her if it had her name on it. This lady explodes about how unfair and ridiculous it is and how no hotel has ever done this to her before. Get bent, Janet. She was middle-aged, so I'd have to say that her mom is probably pretty old, and the way she kept saying, "No hotel has ever done this before," made me think that she's been staying in hotel after hotel on her mom's dime. Oh no, poor Janet can't financially exploit her elderly mother. Whatever will she do now? I was going to say, there's been like scenarios where I've seen people in the store with like older people that don't seem like they're 100% with it. And you're like, are they taking advantage of them? Like I had a lady that was shopping with like her granddaughter, and her granddaughter was like, "Can I have one too?" And I was like, this lady's 90 years old. I mean, she probably has the money to spend, let's be real, but
Maybe, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people.
I see a lot of that. You see a lot of that in the wealthy area. The little teenager going on their shopping spree with grandma the one time a
true.
year they see him.
Sadly, a lot of people take advantage of older people. I mean, we've seen documentaries on people basically taking over people's lives because
Well,
they can't defend themselves.
I think I told you that I had a scenario with a coworker like several years ago where a gentleman called the store saying, I don't know who keeps calling and selling product to my elderly mother. She has dementia. She has 3 of these in her closet and we can't return them.
Eee.
And I really wish that they would stop calling her because she doesn't know that she has them in the cabinet and they're taking advantage of her now. I don't know that it was intentional. Our job in retail often is to call to get people to replenish products and they not knowing what's going on in her home life. I mean, you talk to the person every few months.
Right.
You might not know that they're losing their marbles a little bit, but
I mean, that
yeah,
depends.
it's hard.
How far gone is she? Because you could, well, if you're talking to someone like that, usually there are signs
Some
that they're
indicators, yeah.
not all there. But hopefully they stop trying to sell her products.
Well, I went to the manager of the counter and I let her know
Okay.
that this man had called and he said, please stop calling my mother. Please stop trying to sell her things, that she doesn't realize that she still has them and she is overspending
hmm
and she's on a fixed income. Like that's difficult.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It is. But this is a sad situation as well with Janet trying to.
Trying to, hit all 50 states on mama's dime.
Yeah, and the husband's probably like, I don't, just get me out of here.
And the daughter also. I mean, but teenagers are
He's
always
thinking like, oh, I gotta go to the same room as this woman. She's making a big
thank God there are
scene.
2 beds. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, they did the right thing. You're not supposed to take someone else's card unless it's, their card or, I mean, I guess they could have like pre-written authorization, but it would have to match the signature on the card. And you
Yeah.
don't want to go down that rabbit hole anyway because
Tricky.
they did a good job. They know the file to,
You have to be careful because people will try to take advantage.
well, and they knew this person was the type, you could tell by the interaction. And to ramp it up from 0 to 100, just like she did, like
I
there's a
hope her
problem
mom
there.
knows that she's using her card.
I don't know.
It's not like people whose family members pass away and they just keep.
I was gonna
collecting
say,
their
is her
checks.
mom still alive? That's
Yeah.
the question.
I don't want to go quite there, but yeah, I had that thought as well.
All right. So you ready to get into the next story?
I am.
So this one's a short one, and it's from Tales from the Front Desk, as all
My
these
favorite.
stories will be. And it's entitled, Waiting is Hard. Had a lady come down to the desk with a maintenance issue. The vent in the bathroom was making a weird noise, something super minor. Okay, cool. I tell her I'll let maintenance know, and he'll be there soon. This was 8:15ish. At 8:19, she comes back down while I'm checking someone in and starts screaming about how long she's been waiting. She's literally slamming her hands on the desk and whining about how long her drive was and she just wants to sleep.
I mean, I can relate to that frustration, but you can't take that out on a service worker.
4 minutes
Yeah.
after.
Absurd.
If she wants to sleep so bad, I don't know why she doesn't just turn the thing off, but whatever.
Yeah, that seems like a simple solution.
I get her to calm down and she leaves again. 8:26, she returns again. She starts shouting the same things as before and wants to know exactly when he'll be there, like I'm some kind of fortune-telling wizard. He's working on something. When he's done, he'll be right to your room. I have no way of knowing when that will be.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know how long it's going to take him to fix whatever he's
No,
fixing.
and it's probably more of a major problem aside from like a weird noise in your vent.
I don't know about you, but when I travel, I always bring earplugs.
Yeah.
You never know if there's going to be like a family party or like a wedding or like children running and screaming down
Which we've had
the
before.
hallway. You got to be prepared.
But I would have waited at least a half hour or an hour
Yes.
before making a big stink in front
Yeah.
of everyone. Maybe she was just past, like, she was into the hippie ha-ha's anger mode.
I mean, I get that like being exhausted and lashing out at people you love. I mean, front desk worker you don't love, but you know what I mean. But it's not really an excuse because
No.
you can't control the situation. They can't control the situation.
And you got to give them time.
Of course.
This is not an emergency. Nothing's
Well,
on fire.
and don't be so
or-
entitled that you think that you should be in front of everyone else in line.
Exactly. Okay. So she demands my boss's cell number. I tell her no. Obviously, I don't know why so many people think I'll give them her number. And she starts picking up and slamming down every pamphlet at the desk, expecting to find one with a number. She leaves again in a fuss. 8:28. My life, she's back again.
What's the point of leaving if you're coming back 1 minute later?
No, this was 2 minutes.
No, but
later.
she had something in between that happened.
Yeah. Okay, her room is right next to the lobby. That's how she keeps coming back so
Is
fast.
there a way to auto lock the door? Just kidding.
You're in lockdown now.
That's illegal.
You're in timeout.
That's kidnapping.
She starts the same tantrum up again, and I just go to the back room and call the maintenance guy. I beg him to pause whatever he's doing and please help this demon before she kills me. He's the best, and got to her room before she even finished throwing a fit in the lobby. I don't know why it was so hard for her to just wait. My maintenance guy is by himself and has a lot to be working on. I hate bothering him at all, let alone having to rush him because some see you next Tuesday won't let me breathe. See you next Tuesday? Is that like a
You've never
floozy?
heard of that?
That's like a floozy?
CUNT.
Oh, okay. I get it
See
now.
you next
All right.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not. I get it now.
I was wondering why you were reading it like that.
All right. Let alone having to rush him because some see you next Tuesday won't let you breathe. Luckily, he's super cool. He's bestie, literally. This 40-something-year-old man calls me bestie anytime he sees me.
Cute. Bromance.
What do you think?
I mean,
Was
I've
she in
seen
the right?
entitlement, so
Was she in the right?
absolutely not.
What if there was like a rat in the vent? What if there was a man in the vent?
I mean, then she should have been in the lobby instead of in the room.
That reminds me of that X-Files episode where that guy came out of the vents
Oh
because
my
he
god,
was like
that was
rubber.
so creepy. He had like no bone.
Yeah.
But like even the police wouldn't have gotten there that quickly. So how do you expect the maintenance guy to get there that quickly?
I don't know. I assume she was just past tired and she just
And
didn't
she
want
was
to deal with
lashing
anything.
out. But there's no excuse for
some
acting
hotel.
like that.
I guess this hotel didn't, but some hotels do have complimentary ear
Earbuds.
plugs or whatever.
Yeah, but like you said, there might have been a guy in the vent.
Yeah, it could have been. You don't
So
want
we
to
can't,
put earplugs
we
in.
can't have no defenses.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I've never been to a hotel that had complimentary earplugs, but I assume
I've
they
never
exist.
asked. They honestly probably all do,
Yeah,
but
because you
have
go to
we
the
ever
front
asked?
desk, you could get toothpaste. Like they have all the stuff that you might forget, but you need. They always have a little tube of toothpaste for free.
yeah.
If you ask.
I mean, you can ask for a lot of things: blow dryers if you don't have it, irons. I mean, most of the rooms have.
I didn't
that
know
kind
you
of
were
stuff,
going
but-
with. I didn't know you were saying when you said blow.
I mean, maybe some hotels.
The ones that you rent by the
The
hour.
service.
The hourly hotels.
The red light district hotels.
Wait,
maybe.
you're-
Okay, let's get into the next one. This is also from Tales from the Front Desk.
Woohoo! They all are. Just FYI.
It's a pet-friendly hotel.
Thank
I'm
God.
saying it adamantly, but I don't know if that's what they intended.
Maybe it's like it's a pet friendly hotel.
It could be.
Or it's a pet
A
friendly
lot of
hotel.
capitalization for that. So, this story happened in November of 2016. I was in the process of moving from Florida to Massachusetts. So, it was me and my dad with my 20-pound Maine Coon cat.
The
That's
big
a
boy.
big baby. We were driving a moving truck and towing my car. For this trip, of course, we made it a point that any place we stopped for the night, we made sure it was pet friendly. So we pulled in for the night, someplace in Connecticut. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the hotel. We come to check in and register that my cat is with us. I never tried to hide him. The night clerk thought he was the sweetest thing. My cat was a sweetheart. Loved people, just wanted to be where everybody else was. That's my cat too. Juniper.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samson will look at you from afar.
But he'll get used to
He
you.
likes
He'll
us
come
at
up to you.
least.
After he
Some
gets
of
to
them.
know you.
If you're
he'll-
not loud.
Yeah.
He doesn't
We
like
don't
you to be
have
loud.
cats that hide usually. Samson will hide, but then once, he gets used to you being there, he'll come out and...
Yeah, and if you're not like making a ruckus.
Right, because some cats are just gone whenever there's anyone over, even if you've been there
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
Continuing. My cat was a sweetheart, loved people, and just wanted to be where everyone else is. So Dad and I paid the fees and crashed for the night. The next morning, we were going to have breakfast and head back on the road. So I packed up the truck, and I'm carrying my cat in his carrier with me. We go to sit for breakfast. Now, the breakfast area is right next to the front desk. I go in and I set Kitty on the chair next to me so he can see both Dad and I and be relaxed.
Good
Let's
show.
set the record straight. He was not out of his carrier, or did I set the carrier on the table? But sadly, my cat started crying. Now, he's loud and has a very sad cry. He really just wanted to be held.
Like Juniper.
Yeah, I mean, Samson too. When he wants attention, the way he cries, whew, he's got some vocal range.
Breaks hearts.
It does. This Karen that was sitting a couple tables away from us starts shrieking, "Is that a cat? I'm allergic to cats. Why would you bring that thing in here?" I do feel bad that my cat is crying and disturbing people, but again, he's not on the table and he's in his carrier. My dad speaks. Lady, calm down. He's in his carrier, and we are sorry he's crying. Karen wouldn't have it. She kept screaming about it. So that brought the two ladies over from the front desk, which from the screaming knew what the problem was. We will watch your cat for you so you and dad could finish your meal. Offering to take him up front, Karen screams again, why would you let that thing in here? Now, this is the part that was really funny. Me, dad, and the two ladies at the front desk and a few onlookers all said in unison, it's a pet-friendly hotel, which then Karen shuts up. Following, she says, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have stayed here. She humphed and walked away. I think the word would be harumphed, but I don't know. Maybe humphed is something new.
Like,
I think it's called harumphing, though.
I never heard of harumphing.
Well, you don't know a lot.
I've
so
never heard of that.
Google it.
All right.
I did apologize to the other guests and the front desk staff. They told me not to worry. We didn't do anything wrong or even unsanitary for that matter. The two staff members took Kitty out of his carrier to give him lots of love and pets so Dad and I could finish eating.
That was nice.
Many people checking in and out gave him lots of attention. A big shout out to the hotel crew. They were awesome. I have all respect for people with allergies, but that is no reason to scream at others that have all their pets safely contained. And I sure as heck wouldn't have left my cat in the truck. Also, we had already checked out of our room, so we couldn't leave him in there. I mean, you don't need to give any of those asides. It's a pet-friendly hotel. If the lady can't read, that's her problem.
Right. The cat was meowing in a pet-friendly hotel. I think the thing that was the most animalistic in this interaction was that woman.
That demon.
Like, who let her in there?
Right?
They don't.
I mean, animal friendly, so.
Yeah, I guess so. But she was rabid.
She was.
Right.
She was definitely feral.
She could have just walked out. Wasn't this in, what was this, the restaurant or whatever part?
Yeah, which is the lobby, it seems like. 'Cause it's probably like.
She could have just left. Went to her
Could've.
room or went out.
I
like,
mean, she
why?
was possibly
She
eating.
didn't need to loiter there. Yeah, that woman was wicked, you know?
Wicked, wicked woman.
Yeah. I mean, who does that? Because the cat's
A lot of
meowing?
Karens do things like that.
Did it say she was allergic? Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd think you'd be more conscious of like pet friendly signs in a place like if you were
Yeah.
allergic, but
A lot of hotels are pet friendly.
she also wasn't rubbing her cat on you.
I don't get it.
Didn't we read that what people are allergic to isn't their fur, it's their saliva?
A lot of times, yeah. Not
Yeah.
all the time though.
That's like the primary allergen.
So if you clean their coat a lot, then you shouldn't
Then you
have a
can
problem.
mitigate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or get a hairless one.
But those you have to wash regularly.
Well, yeah. And lotion.
And they still lick themselves.
I don't know if you have to lotion them.
You
You'd
have to
think
do
they
stuff.
get dry skin, right?
Probably. You probably have to put like oil on them.
Oil them up.
Aw. I knew a girl that had one. She had to do a lot of maintenance. I mean, it was a lot of work. Bathe them very regularly.
What are they called?
Make sure they don't cut themselves. There's a couple different ones. There's this Sphinxes, Cornish
Siamese?
Rexes.
Siamese?
No.
Oh no. Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God,
not.
why am I forgetting?
Cornish pixies?
No,
Turkish pixies.
no. I think Sphinxes can be hairless. Yeah,
I think you're right,
Sphinxes.
too.
Okay, so I guess that's primarily Sphinx, but then there's some other ones I've never heard of called a Bambino,
Bambino?
a Peterbald,
Little boy?
a Donskoy, a Lyskoy. That one looks like an eye.
Oh yeah, I like
creepy.
that one. That's a cool one.
Ooh, he's cute. And a Ukrainian Lekvoy.
He's
You
cute
got
too.
curled ears like Juniper's starting to get from her medicine. Poor girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the last story.
All right, let's get into it. This one also comes from Tales from the Front Desk,
Oh,
obviously.
I'm shocked.
So this says, no, I won't give you the key to a woman's room just because you switched with her.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Let's see what this is about. This just happened 5 minutes ago. I'm working a solo NA shift when I see 3 men stumble into the lobby at 2:30 in the morning.
What do we think NA stands for? Night,
Solo,
night audit? Probably night audit.
maybe, yeah, night audit. Not unusual, but as a small lone woman, I'm already a little nervous when they come into the front desk. All 3 are clearly drunk, laughing, slurred speech, slight liquor smell. 2 of them stand in front of the desk, while the 3rd moves around and stands at the side of the desk closest to me. I'd be even getting nervous if they were surrounding me like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. Formation?
He says he needs a new key for his room and gives me his last name. I say okay, check his ID, and confirm the name on the reservation matches. When he tells me that, actually, he's in a different room altogether. I ask what he means, and he gives me the name and room number of a woman staying under the same corporate group reservation as him and his friends. He insists that they swapped rooms and he needs the key to that room instead. Absolutely not.
And as you should. Absolutely not.
I go through all the notes for the day. I check the names on both reservations to see if maybe he was added to a reservation at some point. I even call the room to ask, but of course she was asleep.
Yeah, but I would be pissed off if my phone rang in the middle of the night when I was asleep. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I apologize to him, but insist that I cannot give out a key to another person's room without some kind of proof that he's supposed to be in there.
I mean, it sounds like he might not have been lying if nobody answered, because it could have not been her sleeping. It could have been the fact that there was no one in the room.
Well, I guess she could have called his room to see.
That's
But
true.
how do you know that's the woman that's in that room? That's like, she'd have to come down, present her ID, and give
Yeah.
Anyway, cue lots of huffing and puffing, but he knows her name. They're
I mean,
part
if he
of,
really knew her, he could have knocked on the door.
yeah, they're part of the same group. He knows the name on the corporate card they're all using.
I mean, if that were the case, I might be a little bit more apt to try to help the person, maybe give him a different room. If it wasn't already taken, it's 2:30 in the
Possibly.
morning, no
I
one's
don't
coming
know.
in.
I don't know.
At least then you know the woman's safe and the problem's contained.
I think I would have called his room, try to get her if she's.
That's what
if
I'm
they
saying.
switched rooms and say,
Especially since they're saying that there's multiple reservations under the same card.
right.
That seems like it's not entirely a false story. It could have possibly been that they switched rooms.
Could have
But
been, but they're all drunk.
also, yeah, you can't do that.
No.
That's like when people come and ask when someone's schedule is.
Could you imagine if these drunk guys just want to like do bad things?
Yeah, it's like a
And-
fraternity.
Yeah.
And not all fraternities, obviously.
Well, yeah, there's people that are, nice at work, but once you get liquor in them, they turn into a different beast.
Yeah.
So,
I have a
yeah.
friend whose brother's like a monster when he drinks.
Yeah. So I good for them. You can't take that chance. With someone
Absolutely
else's
not.
life. Okay. He has to be up 6 a.m. Then why are you out drinking this late, buddy?
Sounds like your irresponsibility, and that's your problem, not theirs.
So he's
Pay for a new
he
room
makes
then.
bad decisions. Like the cards are stacked against this guy for giving them the benefit of the doubt. at
Yeah,
this
he's
point.
not building his character.
His friends start laughing at him and eventually walk away, leaving us alone. I apologize. First of all, if these are his friends, why aren't they like, you could just stay with me, bruh?
Right?
You know? All right. I apologize again, but I put my foot down. No means no. I'm not going to potentially endanger a woman just because her drunk coworker says so.
Yeah.
Eventually, he stalks off, swearing under his breath. I assume he went to go find his friends or perhaps even wake up this poor woman if they truly did switch rooms. I'm keeping an eye out in case he comes back. Please keep me in your thoughts. I hate it here.
Oh boy.
There's an update too.
I mean, good for you for doing the right thing and protecting one of your guests' peace and
Right.
or safety.
You never know. So be cautious with strangers.
Always.
Update. I wasn't able to speak with the woman directly, but I left her name with the manager, as well as the name of the man who wanted the key to her room. He let me know today that he did speak with her, as well as a representative from her company. The company itself isn't based in the US, so there was a bit of a language barrier, but he's confident that the incident was relayed in full detail. No, the man wasn't hauled from the hotel by police, nor did the woman run screaming to the airport. My manager said she seemed surprisingly calm about the whole thing, but that she definitely didn't switch rooms with him. The entire group reservation was checked out today anyway, which is when my manager spoke with her. I wish I could say for certain what action the company is going to take, but I doubt we'll get any updates on that front. At this point, I can only hope that woman is safe and that her employer looks out for her. I really appreciate everyone's kind words in the comments. I also hope this is a reminder to all hotel employees on this subreddit that safety is the most important part of our jobs, and it only takes one mistake to put someone in danger. Stay safe, everyone.
I mean, good for them to be diligent
This is a-
to protect that person, because it does sound like they had nefarious intentions
Yeah,
if they hadn't swapped rooms. I do not like that.
the woman said she didn't do that. So he
I mean,
was
she
drunk.
should have been a little more concerned if that's the case.
Look, I'm not
What are your coworkers planning?
right. And
Where the hell do you work?
saying this guy, but his friends were all in on it too.
Yeah.
So
right,
I
which
mean,
are also her other coworkers.
yeah. So I guess it's up to this woman if she tells the. Well, I guess okay. The manager filled the company in what's going on, and I would hope the company would reach out to this woman to see
And so, yeah, to
if that-
corroborate and see
right.
what, if anything, fishy happened or bad happened.
But honestly, the company probably just didn't do anything.
Yeah, I
Which is the
mean,
sad
as they
truth.
often don't.
Yeah. But you got to look out for your employees' safety. You got to look out for your patron safety. I mean, there's crazy and bad people in this world, sadly, at around every corner. I'm not saying be afraid of everything, but be cautious. It's always
Absolutely.
wise.
Yeah, I mean, you never do harm to yourself. I mean, sometimes being overly cautious might, prevent you from having certain opportunities, but it doesn't hurt you to be aware, to pay attention, and to be careful.
Right. Right. I'm not saying look behind your back, but just look
But
in
look behind your
your
back.
peripheral,
Yeah,
See that shadow coming. That's crazy.
it's crazy.
But poor woman, think about going back to work knowing this man was trying to get into your room to do God knows what.
And you're
Having
probably
to
gonna have
work
to be
with
on
them.
other work trips with him.
Exactly. So I would have went right to HR and be like, you need to do something about this because what would have happened if the hotel didn't put their foot down? We're like, okay, we believe you. What if it was just a teenager who didn't give a
I mean, I
crap?
guess the one thing is probably it's possible that they had a previous relationship and that's why she wasn't concerned because he was probably trying to like call
Right.
you up.
Or it's just these a-hole guys who's like, she's hot. Maybe I could get the front desk to give me a room key and I could sneak in there.
And then what?
God
Be
knows. I
disgusting?
don't even want to think about it.
Get bent.
Hell yeah.
People say that.
Yeah, they do.
Get bent.
The other
So,
things.
do we have time for another story? I don't know how long we've been going, but I've got my second wind if we want to.
Yeah, we could do the last story. It's a short one.
Okay.
Yep. A little tiny
Just a
baby
little guy.
story.
I was watching Portland the other day, and then I was at work and I saw this little guy, and it made me think of that skit that they were doing where they're like, "I'm just a little guy.
Oh
I
yeah.
got small hands." I was like, I saw this guy, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just a little guy." Okay. Again, from the front desk. Tales from the front desk.
Woohoo.
Scammed by QR code. We've all been there. Let me set the scene.
I mean, I haven't, but
I don't know if I've been there either, but I know that people try to do shit like that.
yep. Don't scan random QR codes.
Do not.
I
do
learned
not-
that
Oh
in
wait,
my.
but then my business card has a QR code, so isn't that
Well, that's
technically
not random if you're in person giving them your
true?
business card.
I guess I shouldn't.
Unless
put them on
you're
people's
really
cars.
like.
Too much.
No, I mean like a hacker who's. No, that wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't show your face. No.
Nope. Okay, let me set the scene. I didn't mean to be so aggressive.
You said it. Jeez.
It was a Friday night in a downtown city, and we weren't sold out. A 600-room high-end hotel.
That's a big old hotel.
She a big old girl. We were at about 90% capacity. This hotel is also not a big chain, but has a few sister properties throughout the West Coast, including the one which was much smaller and not as luxurious, within a 2-minute walk from our hotel. So it's little sister, cousin, ugly cousin. This woman, about 35, who I will call Becky, comes in around 7:30 p.m. with her daughter, who's about 15, to check in.
Always
When-
a Becky.
Always a Becky.
Aunt Becky.
Aunt Becky was a problem. When I, 22 female, look for her reservation, it's nowhere to be found. I check the reservations for our nearby sister property. Not there either. I do the whole spiel. Is it under a different name? Yada, yada, yada. The answers were all no. At this point, Becky is getting really mad and making accusations, saying I don't know how to actually look up the reservation, etc., etc. Love people telling you how to do your job.
Yeah, you know how you do your job.
Once I ask if she booked through a third party. Not sure if hotels are like this, but for us, it can sometimes take 30 minutes for it to come through, which is why I asked. She got very mad and said she booked through our hotel via the QR code on the airplane that she was on. I asked her to show me the website, and I see this site that looks nothing like our actual website, but also not a third-party website. It's pretending to be our hotel, and this woman believed it because it was a QR code sticker that was on an airplane that travels all over the world. Anyways, she was so embarrassed and ended up having to pay full price. I did give her a slight discount out of pity. Lost about $500, but I'm sure her bank successfully disputed it and learned a valuable lesson about scanning QR codes on airplanes, or anywhere for that matter.
Someone just slapped a sticker on there and be like, there's going to be a schmuck that scans this. So I'm
I
going
mean,
to
there's
make
going to
500.
be a lot of
Ugh.
schmucks that scan this on a flight. Sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't
Wait,
work.
so
What are you going to do?
The weird thing is it's not a big hotel chain. And it was specifically for that hotel, it sounds like.
Well, she said that they have multiple locations.
I know,
So,
but the
not a big
website,
chain, but
that's true. But someone made the QR code specifically for that hotel to make a fake website for that hotel to scam people. That's interesting. But there's
I
500
mean,
people staying there, so it's not small.
a lot of these planes repeat the same city, so it's probably going to. It's a big hotel in that city, an expensive hotel in that city.
Mhm.
They were trying to make a quick buck and a decent amount of money.
That's smart.
Yeah, $500. That's easy.
Jeez. I mean, yeah,
You got
don't
to be
scan anything like
scrupulous.
that. Even what looks like legitimate QR codes, people could tweak those to make them malicious.
Yeah,
Malicious.
malicious.
Salacious.
Ooh, that's a mix-up word.
But yeah, it happens.
I guess mashup was the right
just
word
be careful.
for that.
Be careful with what websites you go on, what you click on. Don't
What
click on
emails?
don't click on any Facebook ads.
No, don't buy shoes through Facebook.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess you can, but make sure that the website's legit.
Yeah. There's a bunch of scams out there, and they're getting with AI, they're getting more sophisticated.
They are. 'Cause
And you used to be able to check for spelling mistakes or grammatical errors.
Doesn't
Now
happen
they run
anymore.
it through AI now to make it,
seamless.
perfect.
Scary.
I'm
Anyway,
scared.
so do you have anything distracting you this week?
Yes, kind of. I spent my whole Saturday, not my whole Saturday. I did the Amazon thing, but I also have this. I brought this up in a previous episode where they picked me to narrate like a training video for work. So it was going to end up me having to do it while someone records me over a WebEx.
That's
And,
fun.
and they don't edit. So it would have had to been done in one shot, which I obviously
Which we
can't
cannot
do.
do.
So I recorded that on Saturday. Hopefully they'll accept it, and I edited it because there is editing software on our laptops. So it's not like I downloaded a third party. So I hope they accept it. I think it.
I mean, you put
It's
a lot
good
of work
enough.
into it, so I'd be pretty upset if they didn't accept it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I spent.
and it's probably better than the quality they could have gotten because they probably don't have like a nice microphone like you do.
I think so, but my work laptop was. I couldn't set it so it wasn't picking up breathing and stuff, which is weird. But anyways, so after a while, the first hour, because I kept slipping up somewhere, looked in the mirror. I was like, Gary, you're gonna effing do this. You're gonna get it done. You're
He
gonna have
slapped
the rest.
himself. I saw it.
You're gonna have the rest of your day. And you know what I did? I went back there. I spent more hours trying to get through this. And I lost my day to that. And Amazon.
Perfectionist.
Yeah. So hopefully it works out.
I hope so too, because you did pour in a whole day that shouldn't have been devoted to
I
work.
wanted to stream, but
he loves to find excuses not to do things.
I know. But I was actually doing something.
Yeah.
At the time.
Just not something that benefited you, something that benefited your company.
We'll see.
Anyway.
They're worth
so-
it. So what about you? You have anything distracting you?
Yeah, so I have something going on this week. I am preparing to do a collaboration with a photographer that I met, I guess, online, who is doing some branding photos. So
Ooh.
I'm going to take a ride down to near Asbury Park and do her makeup, get some professional photos, maybe meet some cool new people, and then heading out to Long Island to see my friend in her musical that she's starring in.
Exciting.
Yeah, so it'll be a fun-filled weekend.
I think so. Busy.
Lots
and
of traffic.
fun-filled.
Hopefully no traffic. Wish me luck.
Knock on
Say a
wood.
prayer. Please say a prayer. Okay. So we would really love it if you would leave us a like and a review.
Please.
Follow us on our socials. I'm going to let Gary read those for you.
Our socials are Instagram and TikTok at Need Not Apply Pod, YouTube Need Not Apply Podcast, and we're putting videos up now. So
yeah.
follow us.
Full length episodes. We probably need to put another one up soon.
Yeah. Well, this one.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
duh. We're supposed to be backlogging too.
Yeah.
We haven't
It's a
gotten
lot of work, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of working pieces.
Yeah.
I think we tried to do a lot at once with this podcast, which we've said in the past. So doing video, audio, and social media.
Gina's done a lot of work for this podcast, and I owe her everything.
Yeah, all 2 followers we have.
You're doing well. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So are you, and I appreciate you helping me. You're gonna need to help me edit this week.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I haven't posted episode 1 or anything because we have the edited ones on Riverside, which is connected to Spotify. You edit videos and stuff, and after a while it puts it into an archive,
Yeah.
and it makes it more difficult. But I submitted to get them out, so
Let them out of jail, Riverside.
I'm trying to see if I could get the edited versions or they just deleted them. I hope not, but we'll see.
Okay, so before we get off the whale,
We already got off the
before
whale.
we get off the rails, we're going to ask for you to submit your stories to neednotapplypod@gmail.com.
for a chance to be featured on a future episode.
New episodes every Wednesday.
You got me.
Got 'em.
Darn it.
I'm not going to say at 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yes, and I'll see you at the water cooler.
Don't forget to punch out.
Kia!
Hiya! Are we fighting?
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Okay, time to be played out now. Where's the hook?
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in for tales from